Okay, guys, so I'm going to go over some types of questions that you'll get on line plots. One of the main questions will be, what is the difference between the greatest value and the least value? So remember, with difference, typically you subtract whenever you have a that in the math problem. So this one says, what is the difference between the longest frog and the shortest frog? So when we're looking at the longest frog, it is all the way over here. It would be 3 3/4. And then you would subtract that from 1. So 3 3/4 minus 1, and you would get 2 3/4. All right, next type of question is where you have to match the data to the line plot. It's just very tedious. So what I did ahead of time is I reorganized this table to where it was from least to greatest. And then I said, okay, so for 2.5, there would only be 1 dot. So I'm looking at all of the numbers, okay? They all have 1, so I can't eliminate anything. For 3 3/4, they should have 3 dots. So if I look at every choice, they all have 3 dots. Then for 4, I'm going to look for 1 dot above 4, and they all do. 4.5, 1 dot. We're all still good. 5 1/4, there should be 1 dot. So here's 5 1/4, 5 1/4. Oh, here there's 2. So I already know C is incorrect. So I can put that, eliminate that one. Then I'm looking for 6. There should be 2 dots above 6. Remember, I'm not looking at C because it's already wrong. So A, B, there's 2 dots, there's 2 dots. Right, 6.5, I'm looking for 1 dot above 6.5. Up, there's 2 dots above 6.5 on B, and then no dots above 6.5. That means D has to be the correct answer. Then I'm just going to double check. Okay, there's 2 dots above 7. So D is the correct one. It was a lot easier if I reorganized my information. Here's another difference question. What is the difference between the most common ribbon length and the shortest ribbon? So if I look at the most common, it's the one with the most dots or X's. So that's 4 3/4. And then the shortest ribbon is 3 2/4. So you would just subtract those two, and the answer is 1 1/4. And then finally, this is one of the hardest ones. What are the total amounts? So this is where you have to take the number of X's or dots above a value, and then take those sums and then add all of that together. So that takes a long time. We've had a lot of practice with it. You just have to be really careful. So on this one, what are the total number of pounds ordered? It would be 8 1/4 total pounds. All right, good luck with that today.